Classic Sunday morning, which means that something broke on the truck last night, which means that we have to go to the front of the neighborhood and tear apart some U-joints off of a drive shaft to get everything to work correctly. Right, sir? Yeah, okay. I think you guys will enjoy this one. So here is the vehicle in question. If I take a look at what we have going on here, try not to get run over in my neighborhood. That sucker popped loose last night, and it looks like, I take a look up here, that has, if that, so I guess I don't need to pull this off for the moment being, but what we do need to do is get the back end of this loose. We'll take a look at that, and then I was right. That thing is lighter than can be. Pretty sure that is aluminum. I mean, that thing feels like it can't be aluminum. It's got to be something harder than that, doesn't it? Light as all get up. But anyway, so we're gonna get back there, pop that loose, get some tools out here, and see what exactly is going on. Okay, got a whole crowd here. The other thing I need is one of those crawlers. Clearly we're on a hill, but so I'm taking a look at the rear part here, and really all I need to do is just go ahead and pull this external snap ring here. I'm not going to unbolt any of this carriage off of the rear differential here, because that just doesn't make any sense. It sounds like it would be more work than it is worth. Exactly this comes out of there, whether or not I should just try and pop those loose. Hey, will you bring me the impact gun? Yep. And then well, I'll come over there, honestly. I'll come over there because then I'm not on. Let's see what 9/16 does here. Too small. 9/16. Too small. What are you doing? Is that smaller than a 5/8? That's bigger than a 5/8. Do you know how ratios work? We go grab the kit out of the back of the car. Everything's metric. Oh, actually, I think those are. Screw that, even if it's the wrong size and this is metric, that's about to come real loose. Goddamn. Okay. Just gotta go to the other side for that. Pop those suckers loose. We're good. All right. I mean, the pro of this weighing 15 ounces is that it's super easy to move. It just blows my mind that would be on a vehicle. Yeah. Which is why, I mean, the front end just sheared off. What does that tell you? Okay, there's that bolt. There's that bolt. Okay, you want to grab those for me? Where's that pry bar at? Back of the... Okay, so what I was saying, this is our drive shaft, which I can pick up with one hand, which means it's not very heavy. And here's the damage. You know, once whatever that bearing was or whatever, that it's not a bearing, but it literally just sheared through the top of that. Is that wild? You can't weld that. I mean, you can, but I don't know what went wrong there, whether it was a bearing that got bad or what it was, but throw that in the back of the truck for now, back it down the hill. See how this goes. Okay, so right now I've basically taken the drive shaft off of this. Engine still runs clearly, so what I think I'm gonna do, because we are on a hill, is I'm just gonna turn it on, I'm gonna back it all the way down the hill, and we're gonna see how that goes. As happens with every single project ever, the term 20/20 hindsight mean anything to you? I have this nifty tow rope, and I don't know why I'm saying, oh, I'll call AAA, we'll get somebody else to come down here. Fat chance I'm taking this tow rope back, and we are gonna tow that girl back to the house. I don't think we've got a, nope, no tow package. We'll find a spot to hook her up to the Volvo though, and we'll get her back to the house here shortly. Okay, if you've never seen one of these, they are a fantastic way to store one of these straps. It's retractable. Look at that. Absolute magic. So next thing I'm doing, just see if I can't find an anchor point here. I'm not gonna lie, I can never find like a super simple anchor point to just throw those onto. Well, there we go. We are back to the house, albeit not quite to the house, but the next step, I think, is to take a come along that I've got, and I'm gonna hook that up to this, and I'm gonna pull us all the way up into this garage bay. That is gonna be a longer process. We will definitely put you on the time lapse for that, but just an interesting day. The nice part is we got completely out of the street. Don't have to worry about anything like that, and didn't have to call a tow truck. Fantastic. Yeah, it's just short of what I need. So here's my idea. I'm gonna take 3 of these ratchet straps, and I'm gonna loop them through this main piece here and crank it down so that that's secured in some way. And then I'm gonna loop that around some of the superstructure of the house and see if that doesn't give me enough distance and pull. There we go, got her nice and tight. And then I'm gonna loop that all the way around these, around the building, and I think that gives me just enough. And I mean, if I break them, I break them. I'm not too worried about it. Got a buddy coming over here in a couple minutes. Could probably help me with it, but yeah, full loop. Let's see how she goes. Okay, so my greatest fear is that when it comes to this is a failure point right here. Everything else to me checks out. Big old long pull strap, that's not gonna be a problem. This is anchored around, you can't quite see it, but down around there at the base, it's actually concrete, so it's not gonna pull the house, you know, off the foundation or anything like that, but that right there where that's looped around, I wanted it like a full loop, but I don't know if I could get quite the distance out of it that I wanted. Now I think I'm gonna pop that loose and get this into a straight configuration. Certainly not at a bent one like that. The secret to success is having somebody like Bobby come over to your house and just push the vehicle. Was that pretty hard, Bobby?
Yeah, that was not
taxing.
what I was expecting today.
But now we got it in place. I just got to figure out who sells a new drive shaft that I can get, and then get all that bolted back on.